84 makwaba batele update TV na Mensah say nene da wo bacha na iso no ahiti adoma no subscribe se me drop any latest news content obeji brain no bi etie na ya bawura ma come say another pink sheet one be asa I drop it. Yes, because per the report na yetete no chese enko follow say do omosi a plan no this time no omom plot no per report no is for the pink sheet no yes a hono and is your target na NDC officials in the Zimbabwe betu dwa e fa no that pink sheet be ho sensema no so asa betu dwa na this time ne die say anibire apapa na me pese ye bowram na yetie omo ensem no mo de betu dwa ne ba de akabia me de emu ensem bebrem.
I guess you want my opinion, and my opinion is that I see it the whole setup as a setup of hypocrisy. Yeah. It's a whole setup of hypocrisy because in Baumia's party, I can mention names. Just 2 days ago, a friend is saying Brian Champon. I say Eastern region is on lockdown. Brian Champon has repeated about 4 times, say they are not going to hand over the election on the altar of peace. And for me, I feel that Peace Council hasn't called Brian Champon to order. So if a prominent member of the NPP, cabinet minister is threatening, said they will not hand over power on the altar of peace. Salam Mustafa, who is a national youth organizer, has also said that he has repeated it twice, and the third time he said he doesn't regret saying that they are not going to sacrifice this election on the altar of peace. Nanado has said it. Look, a lot of the NPP apparatchiks have said it. So the whole thing, Peace Council, if you are listening to me, do the right thing so that we will praise you. It's like a charade. But in your heart of hearts, you know that government appointees, exactly, government appointees have said, look, before anything starts, peace is not a one-day process. Peace is a process, and Peace Council, our mandate is clear. Their mandate is clear. Say they have to make sure, say before and after and during, there should be peace. And you have people in government who should know better, whose interest should be that there should be peace, who are threatening because they are afraid, say they are going to lose the election. They are threatening there's not going to be peace. Opposition there was a young mom, 2012, I said, 2012. That was when the infamous all die be die mantra came. Nanado was in opposition and he was threatening war. Say this time all die be die. You call sir at Etiwase the way I bo. He was in opposition and he was threatening. We are in opposition. I haven't heard His Excellency John Mahama threatening the peace of the nation. He's a peaceful man. He's a peaceful man. I haven't heard him or any of us appointees saying, if we don't win, we are going to fight, we are going to organize. But the people in power, in whose interest they should maintain peace, And unfortunately, it's sad because those people, they control the your friend is saying our security agencies. They have access to ammunitions. They have access. We have police. We have they are vigilante groups, Delta Force, they are recruiting omo into the police and into national security. Yeah, the uniform. Until we are at risk from government. Until our peace is not being threatened by opposition, our peace is being threatened by government itself. And the hypocrisy of Bawumia signing it, when he was signing it, he didn't even condemn what his party members had said. Say from now onwards, Salam Mustafa, I don't want to hear you say we are not going to a friend say we are not going to hand over peacefully. Brian Champon, shut up! Don't ever repeat we are not going to hand over. Bawumia did not have the balls to say that. You see, he went along with the hypocrisy. Nina mouth service. It was Nina mouth service because of who said one consignia. Because he doesn't want peace, but Brofuka assembly say action speaks louder than words. Your actions have shown us, say you are not going to hand over on the altar. And was it not just about a week ago? Military officer be something Kujo, Lieutenant Colonel Kujo or something was saying, say Uba Achiasi or something. Uba Hua, the you see, these are responsible people that we use our taxes to pay in uniform. Last election, before Nanado managed to win the election, 8 people died. The 8 people were not killed by vigilante groups. 8 people were not killed by NDC. 8 people were killed by security, state security. That Nanado is the commander-in-chief of. And see, Peace Council should do the right thing. I mean, they've signed it, but I feel that they only back. They only back. They don't bite. It doesn't mean anything. And me who say organize peace for people. Ghana for ya can't say almost say we don't want peace. Who doesn't love Ghana? We all love Ghana. We are looking forward to Christmas. We are looking forward to the election being over and Christmas coming. It's the end, we want peace. But let me tell you one thing: nobody is going to sit down to be bullied. Na yenji power feeling same. What the bar ye be share.
Fantastic. There's a crab on that and after you move on to the main.
Yeah, Mugabe, no question, many events. Minty mean Kania, a sea or Honons and baby. But I'm a person can say, Descenia honorable Kenny. So, what I say, Assumbia in Yadia, service of your saying, we have our cotton. A bibia, a process. A basha safe baby. Ghana, young battle, a before, during, and after. Complaints be brave NDC for a raise about young registration. Mwa here near Peace Council one and we actually young that's why I can send be brave. One audit young register then we cover. Forensic auditor you can send one family ma independent auditors make audit. You go see them. What one an won't be. One an count yeah demonstration across the country. Try to say. But yantu one 2020 election, e been see Ghana had since 1992. See to aba na nipa ba ko behere ne nkwa because of about 20. But he said honorable kind a state security and a two kunta state sponsor. Yeah. Fi ayawaso was wo. Then e ko see no. E ya nantu aso. So what I say? It near the kan no na eswa kakra. Eno de obi anwu. Ni atusu abie no nipa ba otwu wi. It near some beg enemy by him expect say wo. Bayan transmanisi zano na boka nya de ebe transmanisi na me guess what I say enya de ebe transmanisi paper na de obetimi assign na mum te sana azuma na professor okan no bra no ne je fe ne kwakon ekokun last but one obeka ya one ray fight bi ewo Sydney okokun Australia on o say orekon o de onim say referees be me dia etia no into the referees ne share ni gloves fi Ghana no de koy so what they say ntime ball na we ni mu paya obi meka jon say eyensu no ngahwe agu nti NDC ni BNCC no ho NDC ni BNCC no ho so what they say aye communal labor na yeko sa communal labor na yeko ye nko sa se economy ni wachi ye nyina na yeko so what they say enya de a ye be transfer asemesi wa kantini ye twani akọ Supreme Court ya candidate say sa batui Supreme Court bi ya hu hia wo ye wini danara na enya resource danara obi asiesie no ho ena nso senia yetete no mate menya ne ntiso se Electoral Commission for afiase planning ne baby
pin sheet no
say pin sheet no return officer no kwa no be ebi kura nsida NDC from polling station to collation center no party agent ka ho na eko party agent e ka ho ne de akọ enti enye nipa ba ko no de ko
the tell some person ana others in the ballot box near the night abali.
But Mogad, what the young process now? Pink sheet no, a booklet. So what I say? It was signing a duplication. Near best sign no first copy no. I don't the reflect will be others. No matter will be a mama. I polling agent. One matter will be a mount. Or panel non show me or pound to mo. Now guess what I say? Now yet here, and then also be a Gina. Brand ewo ho ne say as I say o paste copy ewo polling station ho o paste a obi a betime de no phone atwa enti ba ko no pa on function kotokum opa on to nchine nya no ne ebegina so akaza na me kaso ati ase enya no obia nyansie na tsara president Mahama kan mre bi no mesre constituency bi anhwe se party agent na ekono pato tiu mesre adwuma na eda ngene me nya adwuma ketwa se achiro obetimi achiro ati ase a obi ntimi influence ne se da bi chiro ne se na chiro ne se da bi yes repa obo on wafo so ye meba njonko ye agent o ye minua njonko ye po bi o ye qualified at least say nen chiro obeti ase nim ni o chiro because any person
this time there I have to tell you say a lot of training has oh yes they've done a good job and all of us are part of it. This time they are not going to have it easy. Now Srebuono or no, he's so desperate. He's so desperate to rig the election. Say, chance be a Srebuo person found not you. Na Srebuo and Maso because the same Srebuono no one. Oka say ma media phone be accreditation. Adentia. Adia ye de bia ai and amumu de mo se de bi mu pini number 2 and na pay me who so ka say say ye the materials ne ba ballot electoral materials ne ba parties no hu nya say ye best say sika edi Mr. Sebo me friend the doctor because sometimes Okasakra I wonder where he got that doctorate from. Mr. Sebo usika ena yedi bedi wechi anaye wo petrol yenim se petrol no mama ni boa yedim but enye usika se nsio kwa na yedi bedi gu ye ka mu na edi wechi ya bedi wechi and no you don't have any right to tell any party say mamu nse musika. It is none of your business. Wo ejuma say you will see to the smooth running of the election. Provide the materials, how we run it, how as parties we decide to follow you, we decide to monitor you. It's none of your business. So far as we don't interfere with the work you do, stay in your lane, let us mind your lane. Do not give us advice that we have not asked for. Keep it to yourself.
Thank you.
And this is my prepared.
Yeah, you're very prepared. We are ready for them.
Campaign aquaform.
Oh, campaign there till last drop.
And then it is a excellency and bedroom a year agglomeration.
You know, yeah, cry or yeah, one day to Accra. Or yeah, one day to Mugabe, Mammy fa a big cranka, Sebo me losing thoughts. Diomoka say returning officer no Nkwane Bekono. For what reason? As we speak, you know, the top hierarchy of Electoral Commission is filled with MPP members. I form as director of elections, and most presiding officers and returning officers are MPP. You want us to leave the pink sheet in their hands, no move count, so that you won't change the figures because don't forget, Minia, don't forget, say pink sheet no mudi be call collation center no enu na ebe final figure be call collation center no it is some pink sheet no along the way nobody zero poker 100 who 1,000.
Yeah, true.
Somebody zero ka 200 who 2,000. And see ye ja MPP ni a ye pink sheet. Now imagine then you come shout and say oh the police station no the figure doesn't match with what the returning officer. By the time you start shouting, thief, who court maybe say, who pink sheet were he? And they know the court is on their side. They know the court is going to ask you for pink sheet. That is why they are telling you the returning officer will go alone. You will not go alone. We will follow what is in the CI of the electoral rules, and we will go according to that. You are not bringing your own rules.
Very well.
The Electoral Commission, I hope bring a branch of MPP. Because we get the instructions from MPP headquarters. McMahon, McMahon, so what in the that? Any new man or ye, and I did that or ye, Gabi or Tredako, Don Buedu, and MPP General Secretary. One running and one running Electoral Commission. Niti, we want to go back and now, maybe a Sisua, no answer for back, no about this on. And ye need independent electoral body. They send you a Kanye war, Dr. Feridan. And a mame Shadow Sabrin so no. Prempring the MPP for the running electoral commission. And it's a bonsa assembly ni hono ma electoral commission for that bontenga MPP council edi. Bia no nya adwen da. Cause one na one instruct on no aye na opekeke. Enti niese NDC de shwa adwum say growing na yere ko no eyoko. Prempring na nya grade. Eyoko ye ntwa electoral commission. Na ye betimi aye bia e dey protect abana e kwakoto no. Ese say ye yemfa formula bia so bi no say monye say ansane aye enya adwum. O ye speaker say what's na ho say obia betimi ara na wo keke. Dabi wachire se onimnia oye oti adwuma na se onche wo parliament keke usua adwuma no pa wachire se obia na wantena ho keke so what I say you born man where the bear 12 years ti say na afeno mark into we Keti Hamon tie Keti Hamon kasa tie Keti Hamon kasa just say I said that on tena parliament wo krada itinya cha wache keke no na mo wache nso wasua de eno ne ye de kan so what I say wasua bibi. Enti to me who say adia ekui na nka ebetimi asolve ne say man ayeye but after marking say sunsun bi she nkonwa na minority fu ne timu no nti on kotena so obi a wani abre on ni parliament for yourself
hang parliament
what parliament say your agent government business it is obejina ho so obesen ho and no na ya danka say ehia opa agobe se no obe na obe se onyema na mom baby ametena na na ehu hia o wa pra ma fe de baby a obetena Supreme Court o obetumi akotena ho na obetena so wo fi won fa ko wan ko man wo fi na ontena so ho mom na me guess what you say because say Supreme Court to kra can say ampa kwana kwaya o majority na ruling bi wo parliament what it now so what you say ruling bi wo hold it down into the sa ruling no twem ansa na the Supreme Court kan say obetuma akakodi no waka akodi it won't mean kwati speaker enye bibia obetuma yeda ada no no recall say mom yenko shi ade enko yen
separation of powers
exactly so constitution ma kwan enti obi nsho bi ase obi nsha ne yonko ase eno na ebebo am etimi aye checks and balances
ba chief justice so kasa no kan say Kotu article be from 1992 constitution say adiomo canon say woman speaker and fine yeduma the DH we
boga be here me say Supreme Court Supreme Court etinya rule say birth certificate ain't mean chira obi nationality.
Imagine
all over the world.
Can you imagine?
All over the world, birth certificate. And I say because time I was here, no. Now we need dreams of America. We need dreams of Beko baby, and I'll be to go baby. So what I say? Ain't now me cousin back home on a neighbor, on your neighbor, Oko China,
or the passport.
Oh, what passport will be added now? What could you visa? What's on confining birth certificate?
Yes.
MH say I'm passing the banning, even though you soon say me.
All the embassies.
Abo frane ni museno. Birth certificate don't confirm no so wampa. You
have been an ambassador before.
So. Oh yes, all the embassies in
it's incredible.
In even
when I'm more issue visits and not check for
oh, said you put in an application. You put in an application with your invitation. She said the way I used to with invitation, proof of accommodation, proof of funds and all that.
Ambassador.
But what he's saying, who call Schengen embassy akodia, you need to add your birth certificate to prove that Dina a war passport in in America. If you are applying for anything, including Mefana green card, you need your birth certificate to prove that Dina a war passport in because what we say who apply for Mefana green card, for instance, application so they need the birth certificate to prove say Dina would share form no say papa date of birth and then you tally with the information on the form. Without a birth certificate you cannot proceed to even get a driver's license because me say me call me driver's license I had to attach my birth certificate from Ghana to prove say to prove say Dina I want my passport so I made the application it's the same as me. Birth certificate is very, very important. So I'm surprised that the Supreme Court was able to rule say birth certificate is not important. It is very important.
It is a war as Supreme Court. No, I said
and yes, with the basis, the primary document to get a passport is a birth certificate.
And even Ghana card.
To even is a birth certificate. So how do you say the primary document a birth certificate? You need mother father information, to put in the passport. It's no longer important, but Ghana card it just doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense.
So Supreme Court is a can one sema sabi wonga kwadar wo mbrɛ no mu no what can say another Supreme Court bit me
they can
overturn it. Ruling, no? And that's our hope. It's Nyamekani Supreme, but Speaker of Parliament. Nya okay, ojina so kasa.
Mama respecting the power. Then na yes from
Mugabe. No ojina so kind.
Madam, I say some of your brave daily update TV so.